Hello everyone, I'm Anna.
And I'm Mark.
We explore places few dare to go. Join us for adventures full of mystery and surprises.
Now we're heading to the abandoned lamp factory, Crosley. Let's go!
Under the ghostly moonlight, Anna and Ben approach the looming silhouette of the abandoned lamp factory, a place where shadows dance and secrets hide. Overgrown weeds claw at the rusted fence, whispering tales of forgotten industry and lurking danger. Anna shivers, her voice a breath of apprehension in the night's heavy silence. "Are you sure about this, Ben? It feels wrong." Ben's eyes gleam with a reckless spark, his reply a careless whisper. "Come on, it'll be an adventure." The factory awaits, a silent monolith promising either thrilling discovery or chilling regret. At the factory entrance, Ben's deft fingers work to breach the heavy metal doors. Rust cascades from the ancient doors as they grudgingly swing open. A dark, cavernous interior yawns, promising unknown secrets. The shadows deepen, concealing the mysteries that await within. In the factory's oppressive darkness, Anna and Ben cautiously step forward, their flashlights slicing through the gloom. Dust motes swirl and dance in the concentrated beams, highlighting the eerie stillness. Rows of silent machinery loom like forgotten giants, their metallic forms covered in layers of dust. Stacks of dusty lamps cast long shadows, hinting at a history frozen in time. Inside the echoing factory, their footsteps break the silence, drawing them further into its industrial depths. Amidst the cavernous expanse, Anna's attention is snagged by a relic from the past, a faded sign declaring Edison lamps, Estina 1920. The sign, a ghostly reminder of bygone days, hangs suspended. Edison lamps, Est 1920. The vast factory, once vibrant, now stands silently, filled with shadows and echoes of its industrious past. Deep within the factory's heart, Ben confronts the silent, corroded electrical panel. He surveys the aged machinery, its metallic skin scarred by time and neglect. A murmur escapes his lips as he steels himself for the task ahead. Here we go. The panel looms a relic of forgotten industry. The fate of the factory rests on his touch. A deafening clunk signals the sudden awakening of the factory. Blinding light floods the space. Every lamp sputters to life. Long, sharp shadows stretch and contort across the factory floor. The factory bursts to life with sudden light, leaving Anna and Ben momentarily stunned. Awe washes over them as they take in the transformed space. Ben breaks the silence, a hint of disbelief in his voice. "Wow, I didn't think it would actually work." Anna turns to Ben, a smile slowly spreading across her face. They share a look of triumph, their shared accomplishment hanging in the air. In the heart of the factory, Anna's senses sharpen, detecting a subtle but pervasive wrongness. The cavernous space looms, dominated by towering machinery and haunted by the erratic flicker of fluorescent lights. Anna turns to Ben, her voice laced with urgency. "Ben, look at the shadows." Unseen forces twist the very essence of reality, the shadows dancing to a tune only they can hear. The shadows on the walls do not match their movements. They stretch and contort in unnatural ways. The unsettling shadows defy logic, stretching and contorting in ways that challenge the very fabric of reality. In the cavernous factory, Ben focuses his flashlight, the beam cutting through the gloom. Ben's brow furrows deeply as he struggles to decipher the unsettling sight. His voice, touched with unease, breaks the silence. Ben says, "It's just the angle of the light." In the cavernous factory, shadows stir with unseen intent. A spectral hand extends from the darkness, reaching for Anna. Anna recoils, a gasp escaping her lips as she stumbles backward. Fear grips Anna as she confronts the encroaching darkness. The shadows loom closer, their silent threat palpable in the tense atmosphere. In the heart of the factory, they stand frozen, their faces masks of sheer horror. The mundane factory morphs into a stage for the macabre. Freed from earthly constraints, the shadows writhe, taking on a sinister life of their own. They stretch and contort, reenacting scenes of backbreaking labor, of suffering endured within the factory's walls. Each flicker of shadow is a testament to the pain, a ghostly echo of the past resonating within the factory. The factory is filled with ghostly echoes. In the heart of the factory, a dark shape lies sprawled on the floor, a grim echo of lives crushed by relentless machines. Anna enters the scene, her breath caught in her throat as the horror of the factory's reality hits her. The factory floor, slick with grime, reflects the dim light, casting long, eerie shadows that dance with the dust. The figure's limbs are arranged in a macabre pose, a stark reminder of the human cost of industry's insatiable demands. The air hangs heavy with the stench of oil and despair, a palpable weight that presses down on Anna's spirit. Anna's face is a canvas of shock, her eyes wide and unblinking as she struggles to process the scene before her. Dust hangs heavy in the air of the abandoned factory, each particle illuminated by the weak light. Ben shuffles through the debris-strewn floor, his boots crunching on broken glass. He pauses, his fingers brushing against a yellowed newspaper clipping. His eyes widen as he reads the tattered page. This place, it's haunted. In the heart of the factory, shadows twist and turn, their movements mirroring a growing desperation. They writhe, searching in vain, their forms becoming increasingly frantic. An unsettling dance of darkness unfolds, each movement more erratic than the last. The shadows reach out, as if grasping for something just beyond their reach, but find only emptiness. Desperation permeates the scene. As the shadows continue their futile quest, the factory floor becomes a stage for this silent, spectral drama. In the depths of the factory, Anna's sharp eyes scan the shadows, alert to every flicker and shift. She watches, transfixed, as the shadows twist and contort, drawn to the lamps like moths to a flame. A spark of understanding ignites within her, illuminating her features with sudden clarity. Her voice barely a whisper, Anna breathes, Maybe they're trapped inside the lamps. Inside the factory, the group gathers, their expressions a tableau of resolve and fear. A brief exchange of uneasy looks passes among them, a silent acknowledgement of the unknown. Bracing themselves, they steel their nerves, preparing to confront the task at hand. With a unified nod, they initiate their experiment, cautiously advancing towards the nearest lamp. In the heart of the factory, they reach out, a silent act that promises a shift in the dim atmosphere. The lamp is turned off, plunging the immediate area into deeper shadow, a visual signal of change. The shadow on the wall dims, a subtle dance of light and darkness, reflecting the secrets held within the walls. A faint whisper echoes, hinting at unseen presences and unheard stories, weaving through the immense factory. In the heart of the factory, a quiet ritual unfolds as each lamp is turned off, one by one. The factory whispers its thanks as darkness gently claims each corner. With each light extinguished, the factory sighs in silent gratitude. The darkness deepens, carrying whispers of gratitude through the silent factory. Deep within the factory, shadows stir and swirl, their forms taking shape. The shadows materialize, their pleading gazes fixed intently upon Anna and Ben. Silent cries echo through the cavernous space, a symphony of unspoken pleas directed at Anna and Ben. The air thickens with desperation as the shadows' silent cries intensify. Anna and Ben exchange a look, the weight of the shadows' unspoken pleas heavy between them. The factory holds its breath, the fate of the shadows hanging in the balance as Anna and Ben decide. Ben stands motionless in the dimly lit factory, his gaze lost in the shadows that envelop him. Understanding dawns on Ben as he realizes what the lingering shadows require. Closure. His eyes fall upon a dusty, aged ledger resting on a nearby table. Ben picks up the leather-bound book, its weight familiar in his hands. He opens the ledger, revealing pages filled with the names of the factory's forgotten workers. Inside the cavernous factory, Ben's voice echoes as he begins to read the names, each syllable a solemn note in the oppressive silence. Unseen by Ben, a dark shadow stirs to life, slowly detaching itself from the cold, unforgiving wall. The shadow ascends, a spectral form rising from the depths of the factory's gloom. With a haunting grace, it drifts into the open air, an ethereal presence unbound. The darkness thins, fading as if consumed by the very air it once haunted. In the end, only emptiness remains where the shadow once clung, a void where darkness dissolves into nothingness. The factory's dim light casts long, eerie shadows that dance across the floor. Closing in, the shadows begin to encircle Anna. The darkness tightens its grip, the shapes morphing ominously around her. Ben is caught in the swirling vortex of the shadows. The shadows converge further, creating an inescapable ring around Anna and Ben. Their forms waver in the eerie light, as if the shadows themselves are alive. Ben finishes reading the final name, his voice echoing through the factory. A collective sigh sweeps through the room as the day's last light fades. The factory workers stand in silence, the weight of the day etched on their faces. Shadows lengthen, mirroring the long hours and unspoken burdens. Each worker absorbs the announcement, their futures hanging in the balance. The factory, once bustling, now stands hushed, awaiting an uncertain dawn. The factory stands in hushed stillness, its silence amplifying the sense of abandonment. The last lamps flicker dimly, their light fading to unveil a world veiled in shadow. The factory floor stretches out, empty and quiet. Even the air hangs heavy and undisturbed, as though holding its breath. Every corner whispers secrets of forgotten labor and dreams left unfulfilled. Dawn breaks over the abandoned lamp factory, its looming silhouette softening in the light. Anna and Ben walk away, the factory's dark history now bathed in the serene glow of morning. The rising sun transforms the menacing factory into a place of unexpected tranquility. Anna pauses, a sense of closure washing over her as she whispers, "They're finally at rest." The factory stands silent, finally at peace as the new day dawns.